Pudge, what time is
It's
it?
time for the Chubby Guys podcast.
Woo!
We're live.
Hey, we're back.
We're back, Chubbies. We're back. We got some big news.
Yeah.
We won't get into that yet. But we've got a second-time guest.
Yes.
Welcome
Welcome aboard.
Welcome back. I thought you was going to give me the asshole move and tap the top of the bottle.
I don't know how to do that.
She had kind of positioned
I'm not that
her hand.
advanced.
the way
Yeah, I was like, oh, here
yeah.
it comes. I thought, don't do it to me, Taylor. Don't do it. So we're on the. You brought this pear.
I did. 'cause
cider.
Last time I couldn't drink, so I'm like, woohoo.
Yeah, all right.
So last time you was pregnant as hell. Not pregnant as hell, but you was pregnant.
Yeah,
When was that? How long ago was that? I forget.
3 months ago.
3 months ago. So when you were on the show?
Oh, no, when I was in the show?
Yeah,
6 months ago, maybe?
probably something like that.
Yeah.
I know. Ryan's been over there a bunch, buying the soap.
Oh, a couple times.
Couple times. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
men don't buy a ton of soap.
They should.
So you've got an event coming up
I do.
that Chad and the rest of the Chubbies we know nothing about.
Yeah. Hey, guys, try thebeardedpup.com. Some of the best men's grooming products available on the market. I'll tell you, I have been a big fan of men's grooming products my entire life. And his post-shave balm is the best that I have ever used in my 48 years. Complete facial moisturizer. You can use it on your arms, face, legs, wherever you want. The cologne at thebeardedpup.com will have your wife all over you. Guys, it's real easy. Just go to thebeardedpup.com, pull out your phone. It's really easy. Very interactive website. You can get on there, order a sample pack of any different product that you may want to try. I am here to tell you, this is Chubby Chad endorsed. I think that it is the best products on the market. Beardedpup.com. Get your phone out and go see it.
But we've heard.
We've been taking a look at it from a high level here. It's impossible to not hear about it.
Wow.
And what we're addressing here
Yeah.
is, I don't know whether you want to call it like the Facebook or I don't know, the bead war of 2022.
I feel like it's the Jackson version of like the Johnny and Amber trial. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it definitely
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it is. I mean, it seems as though the local Facebook community is on fire
Yes. So
with this.
So tell us, all about start to finish.
Yeah, what is going on?
What is happening with this bead
these
war?
bead makers and the beadsmen and beaders or whatever?
What do you call
them.
these people? Are they beaters?
I don't know.
Beadsmen,
Beadsmen? I like that.
I do too.
Beadsoldens?
Yeah, beads people.
They just called me Pudge
Beaters.
in elementary school when I was making them.
Yeah. Now, is it fair to say we have all, at one point in our life,
Made a beaded necklace.
strung some beads together at a summer camp?
Did you?
Or at a craft session?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
So is that why you're in this war? You got a stake in the game?
No, I'm retired.
All right, well,
Oh,
tell us.
you're not going to start making beads now?
No.
So tell us. I want to hear.
All right, yeah.
No,
Give us a little
no,
bit.
I'm a neutral party. So
Bring
the
us
bead
up to
war.
speed.
Okay,
Yeah.
the bead war started from this girl was making bracelets.
We'll call her
and
Girl A.
Girl A.
This is gonna get confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, girl A.
Or okay, we will refer to her as not her real name, Sarah.
Now I'm gonna be really confused.
Yeah. A is Sarah.
So she was making bracelets, and people started also making the same bracelets.
Okay.
So she gets pissed.
Okay.
And makes a post about it, which the post wasn't that bad. The first post was not that bad. She was like, it was something about people copying her. But then she went on to be like, I'm the original bead maker. And everyone's like, you got it off Pinterest like everyone else. So people started to get a little bit more mad. Yeah. And then other bead makers got into it. And then, I don't know, there was text messages sent.
How many bead makers are there in this county?
How many bead makers?
I only know 3 people in this story. So
Okay, so we've got at least 3 beadsmen.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so we got A. Mm-hmm. Beadsman A.
Yeah.
Was originally making and made a post. Where does B and C come in?
So she makes a post about this is still girl A.
Okay.
She does a lot.
Okay.
So she makes a post about a business in Oak Hill about a girl making bracelets there and putting her bracelets in
Is this
there.
a D?
She
Is this-
throws. No, this is B, girl B.
Okay.
Okay, so she has this like post about this business, and she's like, well, if I wanted to make my own business, I would, and put my bracelets in my own business. So she pissed off that lady. There was something about taxes. She has an obsession with taxes.
Oh my.
Hey.
And
Girl
she's like,
A
I'm
or
going to
B
turn girl A.
Girl A has an obsession.
I'm going to
with
turn
taxes.
all these stay-at-home moms in for taxes. You guys are going down.
Oh,
like,
my.
I'm calling the
Threats.
IRS. Yeah.
Threats. Okay.
Okay.
So then it goes on
Shots
to...
fired.
Shots fired. Justification and taxation.
Yeah.
So then it goes on to girl C, who she sent all these texts to, and that's where the Go Away Maggot shirt comes in.
Oh,
that was
my.
like some of the texts were in that. And you guys read them.
Yeah.
We read them. So
Yeah.
Just now. We just read
now,
them
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit ago. Yes.
Yeah, quite shocking.
Yeah, it was a very shocking. I didn't realize that beads were such a hot commodity.
All right, yeah, let's talk a little bit about
Because
what these things
nobody's even wearing any beads here.
No, I'm not really
I'm
a big bead
I'm
guy.
not a bead fan.
Yeah, I'm not a beadsman. But when you look at these different beads from the different parties that make them, would you say there's a huge differentiation between
Beads.
this
Listen,
guy,
I haven't looked at the
this guy
bracelets.
made 'em,
I was
this
just
guy
reading the
made
text
'em?
messages. I'm just here for the drama.
You don't give a damn about
I
the
know.
beads.
That's why I was like, I love this. I was like, let's turn it into a fucking event.
So you did.
Yes.
So are you going to have all A, B, and C beadsmen?
Okay,
at this
so
event?
listen. So I messaged 3 beads girls, and
Yeah.
the bead girl A, who is the most. It's really not a bead war without her. It's not. I need her. I'm like, please, please come. And so I messaged her about it, and then she gave me this weird answer about taxes, and I was like, what the just come to the bead war, girl. If your beads are the best.
Yeah, come
Like-
prove it. Yeah,
Yeah, so she didn't want no smoke. And then bead girl B never messaged me back. And then, but bead girl C was like with it. So I was like, this is the only girl without a stick up her ass, apparently. I'm like, she's ready to
Are you
be the
getting a-
bead queen.
Are you getting a crown?
I can arts and craft a bead crown if we need to.
yeah.
I think you need a crown.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is going to
Can
be
you
a
make
bead
it?
war,
You want to make it? I want to see you guys make it.
You can make it out of soap.
It's kind of hard to believe to me though that
Make a
like,
soap crown? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
why would you not attend the bead war if you're so wrapped up in this?
That's what I'm saying. Which, I mean, when
And like, can't they kind of smile about it? And
That's
you know,
what
fist
my
knock each other
intention
or something?
was
That's right.
behind it.
I
But
kinda
when
took
I
it as you
messaged,
bring them all together.
Yeah, but when I messaged the bead girl A, I was like, this was before the big text messages came out that supposedly, I don't know if they were her or not, before she sent this big text message thing to this other girl, bead girl C.
Which could be anonymous. That's up in
yeah,
the
we
air.
don't know if it was her or not.
Yeah.
So it's, but before that came out and Hall of Jackson got pissed, I had messaged her the day before and was like, hey, it would be really funny to just like, you know, like laugh about it and come together with these other bead people and maybe people wouldn't hate you so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, she just
like maybe
crashed her fucking business into the ground so hard. I'm like, girl, let's redeem you.
Yeah.
I'm here to help you.
Yeah,
let's
like-
make this funny and laugh about
it's
it.
like, aren't you tired of getting dunked on here? I mean,
And it's
like,
so sad. Like I'm like, oh, people really liked her bead bracelets. They're really pretty. Like they are pretty. Like I've seen the posts on Facebook. People like them, and after this, I'm like, people's like, I would never buy from her ever.
Oh, man.
So I'm like, she crashed her business, and I'm like, let's make it funny and bring it back, and she doesn't want to.
So are you just going to have
Feelings
one
have been hurt.
beadsman at this
So the one
war?
beads girl. Okay, so me and the bead girl talked about it because I have a backup plan. So if no other bead people want to come into the war,
yeah.
we thought we could do a build your own bead bracelet and have like kids come in, and then we could pass the bead war off to the next generation.
Yes, that would be great. But now, would beadsman A? I mean, how would she feel about kids making bead bracelets.
Without paying tax.
Yeah. I mean, is that a taxable event?
If you guys see my business shut down next week, it was for the bead. She got me.
And I mean, are these like quality beads or like what are we? If I understood something correct in this, there was also a question as to the quality of certain beads.
I didn't see that part.
Maybe the quality of the, I don't know, the quality of the bracelet itself, like what the clasp is. I don't know.
Well, no, we talked about
we
this
were
earlier.
curious about that.
I'm curious.
I mean, we're using fishing line here. What are we using?
Yeah, what are we using? Because I mean, I used to be a beadsman, and I had one that matched my red shirt. I had one that matched my blue shirt. You know, what I mean, and then you had the twisty knob clasps. I mean, are we talking hooks? Are we talking twisty knobs? I mean, what kind of beads are we doing? Big beads, small beads, square beads, octagon beads.
Yeah, I mean, quality beads.
Quality beads, long beads.
Apparently quality beeds.
Shiny beads, dull beads. You know, do they mix it up? Do they
glass
just build
beads,
them?
plastic beads.
Yeah. How's this go?
Wooden beads.
Better call the bead queen.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know who she is till after the bead war.
And now she's underground. I mean, come on. I mean,
when is this bead war?
I'm
May
really
21st?
bad with dates. Oh yeah, it is. How do you know it and I don't?
I'm Rain
We've
Man with
seen it.
dates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 21st.
21st. How's it? How is your Saturday stuff going?
It's cool. I don't know if so. Every Saturday we bring in a small business for Small Business Saturdays, and sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's not. I think it.
I'm here some on Saturdays. Seems like downtown's kind of slow.
Some days it's crazy, and then some days it's dead. But it depends on the weather. Like the one day that it was really nice, no one. The one day it was snowing, no one. And the two, it depends on who's in there. Like there's definitely people that people like more than other businesses. You know what I'm saying? So,
give me an example of one that was kind of successful.
So my really good friend Sarah, she has Second Wave Creations, and she does like really cool pots and plants and art and like I don't know, like vibey stuff.
Yeah. And a lot of people came in and checked it out.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. They love her.
Now, is wine always a thing at these things? Because I noticed you.
No, but I feel like we needed wine. We needed wine for the bead war.
Yeah,
we needed it. We needed it. I was like,
I'm worried. I mean, do we need chaperones? I mean, should there be bouncers?
Should there be law enforcement?
Yes. Should there be some form of security?
JPD, could you come down here for this event?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Of course, I'm very disappointed in the beadsmen that are electing not to show up.
Yes.
That shows me no confidence in their product.
He stirred the shit.
And I mean, I don't even know them. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody was like, hey, man, I mean, come show your product.
Well, I think they should grab every middle schooler out there that's making beaded necklaces right now. We ought to get them a booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the bead war.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it.
Well, and I wouldn't mind being some kind of a blind bead judge.
Ooh.
That, like, obviously I know nothing about it. And, like, if I didn't know who had made it, I would like to choose, like, what my favorite was.
Yeah.
And then...
You going to do that?
Well, how I originally thought we would judge it is the people would choose by coming in and buying an actual bracelet from the girl, and then they would bring their bead bracelet to the counter and be like, I bought this from so-and-so, and if you bought 5 bead bracelets, it counts as 5 votes. So that way it would get the girl's money, because I'm like, the point is to make money.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, make money, have fun, do this cool event.
Well,
like that was the
you're
point.
wanting their businesses to thrive.
Absolutely.
And I mean, like, I would think that, like, a fist bump could probably solve most of these problems.
Facts. I feel her, like, when she was pissed off, like, she was like, oh, you guys are copying me, and that sucks as a creator. Yeah. But then she, like, kept going and snowballing with it, and then I'm like, you went too far, let's bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And she could have saved her ass, and I feel like she
doesn't want people to hate her, I don't think.
No,
right?
too late.
Oh, shit.
It's
too late. I think, I feel bad for her.
Well, there'll be a certain group
and I
of
like
people,
her.
kind of like Chad and I, that we're not going to hate anybody over a bead.
Me neither, yeah. But I'm like, that post got shared like 69 times or something crazy.
That covered Jackson. You got if everybody got 10.
Yep.
If everybody's got 10 friends.
Well, I mean, I kind of felt bad for her in some of it.
Absolutely.
Like she would make a statement, and then people were just, I mean, cheap seats, top rope, bud. I mean, dropping elbows.
Oh,
it was.
I hate it when that happens on Facebook.
Well, and you're looking at it, it's like, girl, just don't say anything. Just don't say anything else.
Do you have that a lot on your social media? Like, do people ever troll you, or like, you had several videos with a couple million views. Surely people hate on you.
I don't know about hate. Some people definitely dislike my voice. I got a lot of comments on my voice. And I got a lot of comments. More it was about the soap. It wasn't about me. So, and I'm like,
very seldom are you even in the video though.
Yeah.
It's usually just your soap.
Like, it's so funny. I went viral yesterday because I posted a video from a dandelion soap I did a year ago, and it went viral for. They thought I said dandelion soup. Instead of soap, and it went viral for it. I was like, of course, TikTok, like that's hilarious.
Yeah, hey, all right, man.
Do you can eat dandelions?
Yeah.
Yeah, the soup and stuff,
Like fry them.
Soup? Is there really soup?
I think
you can
soup,
fry
there's
them.
wine.
I know there's
like fried dandelion.
Have you ever had a fried dandelion?
I have not.
I haven't either.
I've had muscadine wine.
Is that out of dandelions?
Wine. Yeah.
How is it?
I mean, it's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it.
Maybe we should make some.
Well,
there's so many ants in dandelions, though. Like, I leave the dandelions out and like wash them, and there's so many bugs.
Really?
There's like ants that like crawl out of them.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, enjoy eating that. Like, bon appetit.
Get a little extra protein.
Yeah.
Chewables. Chewables.
Yeah. But now is this bead thing, back to it, is it like any exposure is good exposure for
That's
your
my
business?
philosophy.
I mean, like, even if people are running Girl A down or whatever, like, is it still maybe not what? Yeah, maybe it's still good.
Who
for
was it
business.
that proved that to us not too long ago?
The bad publicity is still publicity.
Somebody
Kanye West, maybe.
Somebody proved that real hard to us not too long ago. I forget who it was.
Locally or
I know Morgan Wallen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was pretty well.
I don't.
Yeah, well, it took him to the. I mean, he had several number ones in a row right after most of the culture canceled him. Yeah. He went. Oh. He just went ballistic. I mean, it was almost like a good thing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was trending on everything. People just started listening to his music.
Yeah. All publicity was good publicity for him. That's happened a lot.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been watching this Johnny Depp trial.
Oh my God.
I haven't either.
You women are addicted to this.
Fully invested.
Fully invested. That's awesome.
Yeah. What's going on? Tell me about that. Bring me up to speed on this.
So she shit in his bed. That's the
Is that what started all this? So what happened? Did she cut something off?
She cut off his finger. She shit in his bed. Yeah. There's like the memes are so hilarious. Yeah. They was calling her like instead of Amber Heard, Amber Turd, and like I was like, they're so funny.
Yeah, the shitting in the bed. Like,
that's weird.
I was like, wow, man.
You ever shit in someone's bed?
I can't think of a time that I have.
Not intentionally, for Christ's sake.
No.
I know you women are addicted to that thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen posts. Taylor Folden was on it hard today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was doing it.
I haven't been watching the live trial. I've just been catching it on TikTok about the like playbacks of the good parts.
Well, it's on TikTok live.
Oh, I haven't been watching the live, so I'm just getting like the recap.
I was in Waverly Day sitting in drive-thru and I watched it on TikTok live.
Nice.
Yeah, TikTok's doing everything.
Absolutely.
You told me here maybe a month or so ago you hadn't been doing much on there.
Not because I had, I got this new baby and I got the store, and the store's been doing like really awesome. So I've been taking a break from TikTok, which I need to get back on there because I posted that old video and I'm like, my videos used to be like quality content because I'm like, well, I was in my house and you had to make it like, and I'm in the store and the lighting's not good and it's like annoying and I'm like, there's so much to do.
We've backed off of ours too.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just wonder if you hit it hard again, will you get the same results or?
But when I went really hard with TikTok, I was posting 3 videos a day intentionally.
Yeah.
So,
us too.
But I didn't have a store or 2 kids.
Right.
Yeah. And you're literally over there working every day. I watch you pack your baby in there.
My life is a dumpster fire right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're working all day with your baby.
It's so bad. I like these kids. These kids. 2 is too many.
Yeah, if you're a parent and have not made that statement to yourself, you are lying.
I think it was your Facebook story or something. You're like, travel with kids or something. Leo was just losing his shit.
Oh my God. We just got back from North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's 7 fucking hours. hours. And Leo was like screaming bloody
Top of
murder,
his
and
lungs.
she would be asleep, and then she would wake up and scream, and he would be asleep. And it was like the whole ride was just them flipping back and forth. And I was like, I'm gonna just wreck the car. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you juggling it all right there?
yeah, I feel like I'm not doing that bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
safe.
feel like at moments I'm overwhelmed, but I feel like my mental health is like surprisingly good for all the shit that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's good. That's all you can ask.
yeah,
And you're throwing a bead war right in the middle of all of it.
facts.
Yeah, you've been getting after it over there pretty
Yeah.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
I watch you just packing that baby everywhere you go over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't imagine
Yeah.
trying to run my business. You know, and feed. And I was over there the other day and you was feeding. And I mean,
It was so bad. Listen, the first week that I brought her to the store, I'm like trying to like breastfeed her, and then like I had a wrap on, and then my like tit pops out, and there's like milk shooting across the store, and I have the baby, and there's people in there. I was like, they're never coming back. I was like, sorry, like this is just what it is when you walk in my store. Like it's a mess. I'm a mess. Like it is what it is.
You probably have some of the highest traffic downtown.
You think so?
I mean, I have a front row seat to it.
Yeah.
And I watch it all day long. And I mean, whenever you're open, people are in and out of there all day long, man.
Well, and I think people really like your soap.
I do too.
I mean, you're hearing
Yeah.
a lot
It
of
is.
people
It
say,
is really good soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case anyone wants to start a soap war, I'm down.
Bring it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So you don't have any competition, though, do you?
I think that there are a few soap people, but I don't know them. I think there's a lady in Gal Plus, but her soap is different. She does like goat's milk soap. So I'm like, that's not, we're vegan soap. So I'm like, we're not even in the same clientele or anything. So it's
Yeah.
cool. And I'm like, nobody
You know,
really does soap.
The bar business was very competitive like that.
Yeah.
The insurance business really isn't like that. I mean, we're all friends.
Yeah, like,
You know, like we trade stuff off, and you know, if I need something, I call them. They need something,
Yeah.
they call me.
yeah.
But I've noticed like retail stuff around here can be brutal.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you're seeing it with that just bead war.
Yeah.
I mean, I just.
Me personally, I don't.
But you don't have any competition. There's no other soap people around here.
Not really. There's people who do like, like lotion bars and things like that. Similar things, but nothing. My main thing is soap, so
Yeah,
I don't really have that much competition.
and we need to get on this Chub scrub.
Yes. I've been telling you for months. You came over, you
why
was like,
didn't you-
I can't smell them. I might have COVID. I'm like, why are you in my store? Get the fuck out.
dude.
He did. I was like, I had him come over and like smell and test them. And he's like, I can't smell any of these. I might have COVID. Why are you here? What are you doing?
No, remember, dude, that day I walked over there, it didn't hit me till I realized I couldn't smell your soap. I was like, I can't smell anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I got COVID.
Oh, geez, I think I've got COVID.
I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Jeez, making me
Yeah.
out to be like a felon now or something. You know, is that what happens to you if you breathe on somebody with COVID? Are you a
I
felon?
don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Maybe. I think it's funny that she's like, well, here, smell this. I think I got, get the fuck out of here.
I didn't say I think I got COVID. I just said I can't smell this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't, but for some reason, I didn't. It left me. Now I can smell.
Nice.
I did end up getting COVID in January. Did you
Yeah.
have it yet? You had it.
I had it in September. Yeah.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
it right after the show.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that now. You had it too.
Oh, yeah. I've had it.
Yeah.
You know,
First of the year, I had it.
My mom and dad never did get it.
Really?
Yeah, did your sister get it?
No.
No.
Nope. And then I had, speaking of people shit talking, I had this girl make this video because I was like, Leo was sleeping in bed with me still, like while I had COVID. He never got it, but I'm like, he was already exposed. But I had like these people make this whole TikTok about how I'm a shitty mother.
Oh,
About you?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, I did have somebody talk shit about me once. It
Yeah.
was like an 18-year-old girl. And she's like, oh, you're a terrible mother because you were sleeping with your kid with COVID. And I'm like, he was. I had it yesterday and didn't know it, and he was right here. So, but he
Yeah.
never got it. I tested him too, and he never got it. And
We didn't test Gibson. We just kind of assumed that he had it.
yeah.
Leo didn't have it because I was curious.
Huh.
So
How's he doing being a big brother?
Oh my god, he's so annoying. He loves her so much, but it's to the point that like I'm like, can you like? he's like in her face kissing her all the time, and I'm like, God, that's your sister. Can we not make out with her? Like, get out of her face. Like, why are you in her face? Like, stop touching her, leave her alone. Like, he just loves her so much. And he's always like, sissy, shishy, look at my truck, and is like in her face all the time, and it's so annoying. Which, I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could be like he hated her. So if he's an extreme kid, so I'm like, if it was going to go one way, I guess I'm glad it's this way, but it's still so annoying.
We have. I don't know how that is. You know, like I wish I knew what it was like to watch a brother and a sister or something like that. But
you don't.
It can be.
You don't.
It can be great, or it can be.
Yeah, you went through it all.
Pain in the ass. Yeah, mine were a year apart, man.
Yeah.
So like they were. I mean, some days it's great. You always got somebody to hang out with and stuff, but then other days it's like. Yeah, now that they're getting older, it's like anything one does, it's like, that's wrong, and we've just got to fight.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, it doesn't. I swear to God, they could both be thinking the exact same thing, but the one who says it first, the other one's going to argue with it, and they don't care whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, every single time.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So,
you vaping now? You on the Juul?
Listen, Jeff, because that's what he got me on these. Like,
Jeff is the guy that's baby daddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby 1 and baby 2.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's the one that has the Good Eats food truck.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that offline. What does he sell in that thing? I guess let's just do it right now.
So
you're welcome, Jeff.
Yeah. Give you an infomercial here, Jeff.
Right?
You're welcome, Jeff. Is that insurance still too high?
So he sells like messy fries, rice bowls, wings, a lot of seafood. But like his food's like really different than any other food around here because he puts like all this like weird mixtures of sauces and stuff.
Seasonings.
So yeah, it's really good. It was funny because like when I originally made the Good Eats page for him and then like posted it on like you're from Jackson, and this lady's like, that looks yucky, and I was like, I bet you don't season your food.
I know. I watched you get into that.
It was so
mess
funny.
Of turmoil.
It was so funny.
I just think sometimes I think you really enjoy poking.
I do.
Yeah, because I watched you on that one, and I was
funny.
like, "Oh boy, this woman has no idea the person she's going after that gives
Who I don't know.
no shits."
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one. That was good. You went at that for a while.
I only posted 2 things.
Well,
and
but
then
then it snowballed.
I only posted 2 times. There was another lady who was like, you can say whatever you want. And I was like, you guys should have dinner.
I remember that.
And then that was all I said. That was all. Everyone else kind of like, they had my back, but.
And then now you're doing the beat war.
This is what I like to instigate shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I was going to be in town for the bead war. I would definitely not miss that.
I feel like something's going on May 21st other than the bead war. I think that's like graduation weekend,
probably
like graduation party weekend. There's a bunch of stuff like that going on.
I don't know.
That's what you'll run into this time of year.
Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Once weather breaks.
Yeah.
Something else I've noticed: you could almost play basketball out here in the middle of Broadway in the mornings. Like there's hardly any traffic.
When?
And like before you open.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I'm not awake.
Well, like from 8 to 10.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Like used to when Chad and I were little kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This place was buzzing all the time, but now it's like it's just kind of dead.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean dead in a bad way. There's not a lot of traffic.
I'm not up here that much, man. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when we were selling insurance together.
We had breakfast every
we
morning
used to eat
next door.
breakfast. Yeah. And so I mean, heck, everybody in town was up and going at that time.
Yeah, but now it's not like that, man. It's like Broadway doesn't really get kicking until about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
What time you open? 10 ish.
Yeah. No, Chelsea opens the store for me in the morning.
Chelsea does good.
I love her. She's the best.
Now I will give her boyfriend a shout out, old Dakota.
No, Dakota. We're making Dakota shirts next.
Oh, okay. He's out.
Oh my God.
No, they're still together.
Oh, okay.
But he was supposed to be my buddy for Easter, and then he came in and he was like, I'm sick. And I was like, oh, you have a man cold? Like, get the out of here. Like, you're supposed to be the bunny. He tells me like 5 hours before like the Easter bunny's supposed to be there. And I'm like, Chelsea, get in the suit.
Oh, so
put it on.
So he's the one that canceled. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I like Dakota. He's a good guy.
Yeah. He just opened up his own painting business.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He painted a wall in my store, actually.
And he painted the church out here on 93 the other day.
I think he's painted a few of these buildings over here.
Well, he helped paint this one. I think he said he did. But it wasn't when he had his own deal.
Yeah.
He was working for somebody.
Yeah.
That did that, but
Yeah.
he seems to be staying busy. Good guy.
Yeah.
I met him through you. You sent him over
Bad
here.
Easter bunny.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He ain't got no hippity hoppity. His hippity hoppity.
Yeah, bad Easter bunny. Great dude.
Yeah.
All right, another thing I want to talk to you about. But I want to know about this natural childbirth and what happened, because I begged you to let us go over there Facebook Live during this childbirth.
Well, you basically, again, had the local social media
audience tuned in.
Just absolutely mesmerized with.
You scared your poor sister to
Yeah, it's
death.
like, has she had the baby yet? Has she had the baby yet?
Everyone was being so annoying. I was like, this baby's gonna stay in here forever. I was like, stop asking me. You guys are making me have anxiety. I was like, Jesus Christ, I will never ask somebody like, have you had your baby yet? Because I'm like, it's so annoying. You have no idea. Because it was like 50 messages a day, and then when I got blocked, I got blocked like 2 weeks before I'm giving birth. I'm like, I'm always in Facebook jail. I should just live there. I should just delete my Facebook. But
so you bought
Hey, are you a business owner looking for insurance coverage? Give this guy a call. You know him. You trust him. Jason Gillum Insurance, 740-395-0190.
Hey guys, on behalf of the Chubbies, huge thanks to Geiger Brothers Construction. Give them a call at 740-286-0800. They've been great community supporters, and they are a friend of the Chubby program, so thank you, Geiger Brothers Construction. A pool.
the birth tub, the kit, everything. I was ready to go. Like, I was ready.
All right, so what happened?
So it's kind of bullshit. But so the day I was like 41 weeks and 1 day pregnant. So I'm like a week in, a day over. So that's like really serious in like the hospital world, because they're like, oh, you can't be over. You have to give birth at 40 weeks. And they normally induce people like, I don't know, 39 weeks to 40 weeks. I don't know. They do a lot of shit. So I went in for my ultrasound, and the baby wasn't moving, and like they said I had low fluids, which like now it wasn't that big of a deal now that I've like looked into it, but they was like fear baiting me, or like like your baby's gonna die, we have to get it out now. And I like went to the spot, and I'm like crying over my like avocado toast. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then my OB called, and she was like, this is really serious, you need to get here. But the date was like 2/2/22, and I was like, this is a really good date, so like maybe I should just go. So I ended up going to the hospital, but I did have a natural birth. But when we got to the hospital, my sister's like,
You had that thing in the epidural?
yeah, no epidural. It was really cool. Like, it was really cool. Like, I want to give birth again, but I don't want any more kids. Like, I'm just like, I want to have a birth at home, but I don't want any more kids. So I'm like,
I mean, my God, as a parent of an 8-year-old with a family and moving through life, the best thing I ever did was download the McDonald's app. What a breeze. Order for your family. Pull up. They bring it to you. Easy. Download the app today from McDonald's.
Hey, do you want to help develop your child's athletic ability? Or maybe you want to get off the couch and make yourself a little bit better? They earn the day at AP Prep. Look them up. apprep.info.
What was the pain like?
no, okay. So like,
I was in there with my wife, and I see how that all works, and that is...
when I got to the hospital, my sister was like, because I still wanted to have it as natural as possible. So my sister was with me with my first baby, and it was a shit show. It was the worst. Like, all the nurses got cussed out. It was people were crying. Like, it was bad. So she walked in and she was like, listen, you better just let her do whatever she wants, because she will walk the fuck out of here. And I was serious. So they put me on Pitocin. I was on Pitocin like 6 hours. And then I didn't have them like check my cervix or anything, because I was like, that's stupid. And then I had been there 6 hours. I was like, okay, check my cervix. I did have them check it when I first got in. I think I was at like a 5.5. So they check it like 6 hours later.
At 8?
10.
10?
Yeah. So, they check it like 6 hours later. I was still at a 5.5, and I'm like, I just go ballistic. I'm like, F this. I've been here too long. I'm tired. Like, pack it up. I'm going the fuck home. Like, I looked at Tatum. I was like, let's fucking go. And so they call the doctor, and he comes in, and he was like, you shouldn't leave. And I was like, take this shit off me. Like, I'm going home. Because I had no contractions at that point. I'd been there 6 hours. I had no contractions. I was just chilling. And I was like, I came in at 5.5. I'm still at 5.5. This shit ain't working. Get it off me. And so the doctor sits there and he pretty much like tricked me. And he like talked to me for like an hour. And then like my contractions started to hit me. I had like 3 big contractions. And I went to the bathroom and then I was like bleeding. And I was like, oh my God. And then when I came back out, I was like in labor. And so... basically in 55 minutes I had the baby. Like, it was insane. Like, it was like once that first contraction hit, it was like boom, 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 and then I was like like I was cussing, like, I don't know. Anyways, like the last 3 contractions were like really bad. Yeah. The rest of them were like cool. They was like bad but not like unbearable. But like the last 3 were like really bad. But I didn't have, like, I was, like, on all fours, and, like, I was, like, and, like, the doctor was, like, pushing on my butt. And I was, like, I don't know why that works and feels great, but I was, like, please don't stop. Like, I'm going to die.
How long was Melissa in there? How long she was in labor?
About no labor. It was C-sections, but she had to have an emergency C-section with Helena.
Okay.
Turns out she has her birth canal is curved.
Okay.
And it's not, because we tried to do a VBAC with Camille, which is, where you try to do a natural one after a cesarean. And the doctor was like, yeah, it's not going to work. It just won't.
Mindy was 22 or 23 hours with Gibson.
That's crazy. I told them, like, I'm like, I don't want you guys to tell me shit. I want you to leave me alone. So I'm like, they didn't sit and have me.
Why do you hate doctors?
I hate the hospital. But I'm like, I don't want you to tell me to push. I don't want anything. So I'm like, those last 3 contractions.
So you were trying to have it as natural as you could in that environment.
Yeah, the last 3 pushes were like boom, boom, psh, and like the baby like flew out. I was like, it was crazy. You didn't have to like. They didn't have to tell me to push or anything. It's just like your body does it itself.
You think that has anything to do with like the epidural and the relaxation? What does that do?
The epidural, you can't feel your body, so they have to tell you when to push. Like, you're not listening to your body naturally, so you're working against it, which is why a lot of people end in C-section. And they induce you, so I'm like, your body wasn't ready anyway. So it's kind of... The hospital is backwards. I don't care. Yeah. Like, they're so ass backwards with birth.
How high would you rate this pain?
It wasn't unbearable. I mean, the last 3 pushes, like, you think, like, I was like, but the last 3 contractions were the only time I pushed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's only, you know what I'm saying? It's only like 3 contractions. Like, that's not, you could do 3 contractions, like, in a crazy pain tolerance. Like, you can just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really bad pain, but I'm like, it's over fast. It's not like I had to sit there. It's not like a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to.
It's permanent.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With tattoos, they like, and you're like, ah. Like, when I got my eyeliner tattooed, I was like, this is so fucking annoying. I would rather give birth than get my eyeliner tattooed on again, I swear. Sorry, Paisley. Probably just your business. That was the worst.
She don't beat it, Paisley. She don't beat it. Yeah. I was wondering how that all went. I really hadn't talked to you about it that much, I guess. You know, I knew baby was here.
Yeah. But you had the social media platforms just captivated. Like,
that's what you do.
You kept giving the updates. And
you know what? I won in the 8th grade, the most likely to be on reality TV, and I feel like that was very accurate.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think people are like, oh, this is a mess, and I can't help but
it's fun to watch.
Watching. Like, I just can't stop watching.
Because, you know, the exact phrase that everybody says about you is you give 0 fucks. 0. I mean, that is you. And that, by the way, congratulations. You were the 3rd place winner of the duck race.
I can't believe that shit. Yeah. I was like, Ashley, Cole messaged me. She's like, you won the duck race. I was like, yes. Yes. I was like, I knew I was going to win it.
You were determined to get a ticket. You marched over here to get a ticket.
Yeah. Did I? I felt like I PayPal'd you like instantly, didn't I? Or no?
You came and got your ticket. Like you PayPal'd and boom, you came over and got your ticket. Like, man, you were one of the first early adapters to it.
Oh yeah, I was like, Pudge, duck race, I'm in.
Yeah. I think that thing could be.
That's a cool fun.
Well, Chad was the video guy.
Yeah, it was a fun event.
Yeah, I think if we did that again, I think we could sell 2,000 or 3,000.
I agree.
the ultimate goal with that, I hope everybody does it. Like, not just me or that club, but like I think everybody.
It's a great fundraiser.
It's a great fun, and it's easy.
Yeah.
But like they would probably have to do some creek cleaning.
See, to me,
what do you mean? Oh, because the creek was dirty, or because the ducks were in it?
That's pretty nasty.
Did you guys? How'd you get all the ducks out though?
They just come to the net.
Kayak.
Oh.
Yeah, just pull them off the net.
You guys were in the creek with the kayak? I want to see that.
I was wading in the creek.
Yeah.
And Chad Niddle was in a kayak behind all the ducks, and kind of in front of them and behind them, and give me that way. You done?
Sure.
But like the thing about it, like you compare that event, I used to think that like that cow drop was a pretty.
Oh yeah,
What's the cow drop?
Manure madness.
Manure
like
madness.
you put like
Wait,
4 or 5
what?
cows on a football field, and you have it like sectioned off, and wherever
They
the
shit in
cow
your
takes
box.
a shit,
Oh my
you
god.
win.
We should have Taylor Tumbles.
Yeah.
You could go out there and you can shit in people's square.
If I drink too many of these, I might shit my pants. So I had too many last night, so I was worried about coming. I was like, what if I shit my pants on the show?
That would be a
I'm
first
so
and a
hungover.
favorite. Yeah, that would be very
I
good.
wouldn't make fun of you at all. If you shit yourself on the podcast.
Everybody's done it. It's it's just one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, Manure Madness was a good one though.
Oh yeah.
How much did they give away? 10,000?
Oh, I think, man, that was a big.
That was a big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that, and that was on the football field.
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah. Yeah. They did.
it? Why did they do away with that?
I don't know. They did it for 5 or 6 years.
You
huh?
know, just
It probably sucks to clean up shit. I mean,
Well, you're only
Who has to
really
clean
they
it
only
up?
paid like 3 places.
yeah. So you had 3 piles, and that was it.
Yeah.
Then it was over. Then you throw them back in the trailer, and there it is.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
It wasn't like who shit the most on this
Oh no,
section.
no! It's just like
3 piles
hey,
of
it
shit.
takes a shit, and then you look at the grid, and wherever that is, boom. Yeah.
That's who won.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think the duck race could go all the way through Jackson. Like I think you could drop them down if you had enough of them. You could drop them at like Veterans Drive and race them all the way.
How long do they? How long is that one in Waverly?
I looked today whenever I dropped the ducks back off. They're not. That's not that much longer than ours.
Oh, really? Not very long.
They say it was, but if you really look at that creek and the way it goes, it's not. I mean, it might be a mile.
Okay.
If that.
Okay.
But if you were to use that creek a mile, you would go all the way back to Eddie Jones Park.
Sure, you would.
But I don't even think it wasn't that much farther than what we do.
Okay.
I'd say like Allsco to the High Street Bridge.
Okay.
That's how far it probably is.
Okay.
That was where I wanted. This all took place in the last 24 hours of that duck race.
Oh,
There was a big
I was out of town.
mess with the lily pads. The lily pads came up in a couple of days. You couldn't get a jet boat down through that creek at Manpower Park.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. My original plan was just completely burned within 24 hours of the actual race.
Well, I won, so whatever happened, I'm glad.
You're glad, aren't you?
Yeah, it worked out well.
Thank you.
The first place duck ended up getting last. Like the duck that led all the way almost to the end
Yeah.
got hung up and got last.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what was cool about the whole
It
thing.
was, man. The ones that won were like middle of the pack or whatever.
Nice.
They just kind of stayed the straightest,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It was a pretty cool little event.
Yeah.
I mean, it was no bead war.
No.
I think you should charge admission to get in here.
No.
But if you only got
No.
one beater
Yeah.
or beadsman.
We need several beadsmen.
I know. Tell the bead ladies to get on it. Like,
Philip
we need
Malone's
a
a
war.
beadsman.
Yes, he.
Oh,
Who?
yeah, Philip Malone. He's
He
a
makes
beadsman.
beads?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Been making them since junior high, he said.
Oh, he was on there and he made a comment about
He
that.
didn't he? Yeah, he threw his name in the hat.
We should just get random
Well, get
bead
Phil and
makers.
let him make some beads.
But Phil threw some beads down.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, Phil.
Oh, Phil's all right.
Yeah, Phil's all right.
Phil's all right.
Yeah, Phil's all right.
Oak Hill,
Teacher, yeah.
He said Oak Hill, he apparently likes to craft some beads.
Well, I've heard he can throw out a pretty mean bead. I mean, that's just the word on the streets is, if
All right.
there was guys.
can be.
Yeah. I mean, I hear all the kids say that's how bitch can bead.
Yeah. He can bead with the best of them, man.
All right, anything else we need to talk about,
No,
kids?
man, I think we're good.
Anything else you need to tell us about?
I don't think so.
Leo Jude, any hot topics at Leo Jude? Any hot soaps right now? What can the men buy over there right now?
Oh, man, we have the greatest men collection ever.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, I took a sample pack down to Florida when we went down in December, and I liked every one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite one, I think, was... Do you have one that like mimics like an Abercrombie and Fitch cologne or
Yep.
something like Fierce or
Yep.
something? That was awesome.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
We got some like new ones, and it's like bonfire. It smells amazing.
Yeah, I smelled that one.
Tobacco. That one smells amazing too. I like all the ones that are like, you know. We got a walnut and
She got
whiskey.
one that says it smells like weed.
I don't. I need to. I seen one that was like hemp, and I was like,
Oh, that'd be easy to do. They do all kinds of beers and everything else like that. You
Yeah.
can probably buy that beer. You do beer soap.
I did. Yeah, I still have some beer from Six Sense that I need to. I was thinking about that the other day. I need to put it in soap.
I tell you what I need. I need something that repels insects.
I have that.
Do you?
Bug off.
Bug off. How original.
Very nice.
Yeah, I need that. I get a lot of ticks where I'm just outside all the time. You know,
Yeah.
There's a lot of ticks out in the country. You probably don't get them too much, do you?
Sometimes at those baseball fields and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just check my legs and stuff. Yeah.
I ain't nothing
I'll tell
worse
you,
than
if
chiggers and
they're out
ticks.
oh man, I'll tell you, you walk through some weeds, you know,
Gosh.
not dressed properly.
Yeah, no high grass and shorts for this cat.
Yeah, see, that's me all the time.
Pale white pasty skin. They just jump on like a fluorescent light. It's awful.
Yeah.
All right, well, look them up, Leo Jude, folks. Who else? Who we got coming up? We don't know, do we?
We've got a few lined up. We don't have them scheduled on exact dates yet, but yes, I mean we've got a few guys in the hopper.
for Part 1's out.
For Part 1 is out, and Part 2 should be coming out here
tomorrow.
night?
But this will be. We're going to air this before the bead war. That way we help you. You know, we're going to publicize this up. Like I want security there. Like I think this should get so. Beadsman's A, B, and C. We hope you guys can come together.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I'm just going to say it on here. Beadsman A, B, and C. Get your asses to the beads.
Well, beadsman.
If you are a true beadsman, you will be there.
Hit the like button if you want to see all the beadsmen together.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. Well, Haley Denny, because she made the shirt. So if you want your official Bead War shirt quotes, hit her up, and she will be at the Bead War.
Yes.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She is coming?
She is coming.
Haley. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That totally threw me off because I thought Beadsman B was.
Was she B or was she C?
She was C. Beadsman B was the shop owner in Oak Hill.
I don't think it was the shop owner. It was the shop bead.
The shop beadsman.
Yeah, she's in the beads shop.
Bead shop.
The bead shopper.
See, I have no idea who these people are, but hey,
I don't know.
Beaders, bead together.
Get to the bead war.
Yeah, bead together.
Hey, and at the end of the day,
Bead
give
together.
each other a fist bump and a hug.
Yeah, and a bracelet.
Have a glass
And a
of wine.
bracelet.
And wear each other's bracelets for the love of God.
I think A should make one that says A and give it to B. B should make one that says B and give it to C.
Yeah.
Or they all just wear one that says A, B, C, Beadsman.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
They need to each make a bracelet and do like a peace and love stack or something, you know?
Yeah, beadsman, can we just give peace a chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just give it a chance.
Actually, I want war.
Hey, fist fights are okay too.
Fist fights are okay too. So
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
tune in. Cheers.
Enjoy your beads.
See you.
See.